Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. A very warm welcome to all of you from the San Siro in Milan. The teams then, Sevilla against Napoli. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to go for the Slovakian Hamšík. Easily one of the more productive, creative players on show and likely to be at the hub of all things attack. He's a scorer of important goals too, and I hope he doesn't let me down now that I've given him the big mention.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So what now? Jorginho. That'll be a throw. Tremulina. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tremulina with the ball through. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Fires from distance. And somehow it stayed out. Tremulina. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Krychowiak. Koke. Iborra. Tremulina. Vitolo. Still goalless. Koke, deftly done. Konoplyanka! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Konoplyanka showed superb vision and awareness there in executing such a delightful little chip that took out a whole defence to find...
Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Sevilla take the lead.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
Hoists it high. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And it's Konoplyanka. Lorenzo Insigne. Callejon. Jorginho. Callejon. Pareja. Play for a throw. Callejon. Jorginho. Hamšík. Tries a through ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Koke. And it's Konoplyanka. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. It's Iborra! And the ball's come out. Looking for a corner. Llorente! Superb from Llorente! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Sevilla take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Coaxed out to the wing. Insigne looking to run onto it. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Fauzi Ghulam. Napoli are trailing here with the first half almost done. Iborra did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. I think that's a corner, yes it is. They've managed to get it away, that is wayward.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Vitolo. Tremulina. Koke passes it through. Konoplyanka. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Thrust towards the front line. Has a look and has a go. And he should have made it 4.
What an effort that was. He's done very well from that distance.
Hamšík. Ghulam. Koulibaly. And there is the half-time whistle. Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Looks like a good ball through. And it's Konoplyanka. Iborra. Tremulina got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. It's Iborra! Can he shoot?
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Hamšík. Lorenzo Insigne. Ghulam looks to slip it through. Callahan! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Napoli give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
That's a more memorable moment, which was on the cards because they started this second half with good focus and energy levels, and now they've got incentive to chase another.
Tremulina. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Iborra. Koke. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Fence has got rid of that. Plays it out to the flank. It's Iborra! Just a whisker away. Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Tremulina. Referee's given a throw. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Jorginho. Higuain. Hamsik. Now it's Callejón. Callejón plays it into the channel. Here it comes. Higuain. That's gone a long way up and away. Jorginho. Caught offside that time.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
Gulam gets it away. Now it's Callejón. Callejón looks to dink one in. And he's there to hoof it away. Vitolo gets good distance on it. That was always going to be the keepers. Llorente. Vitolo. And it's Konoplyanka. Comes sliding in. Looks like a good ball through. Insigne. Floats one over. Away from immediate danger. Clears it out of harm's way. Out to the left it goes. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hamsik with the ball through. And out to safety. And the defence can get it clear. That's a half-decent try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Iborra. What a throw in. Speculative strike.
Krychowiak would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Now the pass. Oh, good interception. There is the final whistle. Napoli huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters. And this result is cruel. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the only thing I can say about that is they've been taught a bit of a lesson here. It's horrible to lose by that many goals.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. A very warm welcome to all of you from the San Siro in Milan. The teams then, Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat, here's our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Vidal. Lahm. Just making a foray down the right. Looks like a good ball through. What an adventurous run from a defender. And just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Javi Martinez. Alaba. It's Götze. Robben. Bayern Munich are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Now it's Lewandowski. Alaba passes it through, managed to get it away. So what now? Oh, it's Robin. Lam. Who's going to have a play? Goal! Bayern Munich! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Thiago plays it backwards and they'll try again. Timely intervention. Xabi Alonso. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. That's not going to make it. Benatia. Lam. Muller. Vidal. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's a long forward pass. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lam. Vidal. Alaba. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Muller. Lam. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Chance to shoot. Lewandowski. Bayern Munich somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. It's Lewandowski. It's a brilliant interception. Shoots! Ribery. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Mario Götze. Bayern Munich are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Ribery. Lam. Thiago. Robin plays a clever pass. Lewandowski. Can he find a finish now? Robin. Looking for a decent ball in. Lam gets good distance on it. Lam. Jerome Boateng. Benatia. Alaba. Ribery. Jerome Boateng. Lam. Robin. Vidal. There's the end of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Bayern Munich leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Alaba with a delicate ball. And, oh, that's too long. It's loose, who's getting there? Benatia. Oh, he's come up against the brick wall there. Here it is now, surely! Lewandowski keeps everyone guessing. Alaba. Xabi Alonso. Jerome Boateng. Ribéry. Done very well to intervene. Alaba. Bayern Munich just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Lahm got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. Robben with a beautifully timed run. Benatia. Alaba. Bayern Munich going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Lahm. Xabi Alonso. Bayern Munich yet to make a change here. And it's Götze, Mario Götze with the ball through. He's off on a marauding run. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, I think because this fella can come up with something a little bit different, I think the goalkeeper is going to be kept guessing until the very last second. He's not sure what's coming his way.
Lahm. Ribéry. Alaba. Müller. Ribéry. Müller. Benatia. Ribéry. Looks to dink one in. Lahm. Looks to thread it through. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Another piece of really good defending. Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Speculative strike. And somehow it stayed out. It's Müller! It's in!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Bayern Munich grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
And it's Alaba, out to the flank, fires it in low. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Lewandowski with a delicate ball. Mario Götze finds himself offside. Lewandowski, Douglas Costa. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Ribéry. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Got a throw in. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. Benatia. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
He's put a stop to that. Muller. Jerome Boateng. Douglas Costa.
Well, time is running out. They need to get the ball upfield.
Aimed long and direct. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played out to the wing. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Wonderful quick feet. Shoots! Just off target.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
And it's Douglas Costa. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Lahm knocks it towards the front. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Oh, is that really good enough? The delivery was pinpoint for me, very, very accurate, yet he failed to convert it, and he has to find a bit more composure than that.
Muller! Clearance and very necessary. It's there to get rid. Muller positions himself well and cuts it out. And time is up. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Hello and welcome to the San Siro here in Milan, home to two of Italy's grandest clubs, AC Milan and Internazionale. And our live game is Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Alaba looking up to see who wants it. It's a long forward pass. Thiago passes it through. Played out to the wing. Robben played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Robben. Thiago. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Robben. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Benatia. Jerome Boateng. Lahm with the ball through. It's Lewandowski! Neuer gets it away. Muller. Now it's Ribery. And the flag has stayed down. And that's been repelled. And the volley. Keeper got a hand on that and nicked it behind. And the keeper's in command. Bayern Munich pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Lahm. And here's the chance to counter. Bayern Munich have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Now it's Lewandowski. And out to safety. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Alaba. Ribery. Robben. Thiago! Oh, the ball's come loose! 0-0 still, chances at a premium. Just a bit short on adventure. Tries a through ball. Hit into the middle. Away from immediate danger. Lewandowski. Ribery, deftly done.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Ribery. He's made certain that won't get through. And it's Ribery. Alaba could try cutting inside here. Ball's gone out of play. Lahm. Looks to slip it through. Lahm. Now the cross. He's there to get rid. There are a few waiting for it. It's come loose. Lahm looks to dink one in. Neuer catches it safely. Lahm. Thiago goes long. Thiago looking to run onto it. Keeps everyone guessing. Benatia. Ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. And it's Thiago. It's Robben! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Lots to admire in the run and the defending. Now it's Ribery. Ribery floats one over. Robben. Keeper's ball. Alaba. Ribery. Muller. Good idea, just poorly executed. Alaba goes on an adventurous run. And the first half is done. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Is back on the way.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on. He's just drifted beyond the last defender.
Lahm. Robben. Lahm. Hurtling down that right flank. Thiago. Ribery. Alaba. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Who's going to make this theirs? Lahm. Muller. It's Lewandowski, Thiago, now the pass. Got a corner here. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Now it's Muller. Now it's Thiago. Robben. Ribery very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough full contact contest. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lewandowski! He's got away with one there. Alaba. And it's Ribery. Looks like a good ball through. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's Lewandowski! What about it? Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Firmly met. Ribery puts his foot on the gas.
Look, should they not get back into this game, the possession stats will hold the reason why. Everything is a bit rushed, frantic. They need someone to impose a more composed approach and just settle it down.
Vidal. Robben. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Thiago with the ball through. Robben. Crosses into the area. Back out it comes. Thiago. Robben. Another piece of really good defending. Robben. Got it on the right now. What's on? Lahm tries the route one option. Thiago lobs it in gently. Robben got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. That is Terrific from Lewandowski! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Bayern Munich get themselves a 2-goal cushion. A chance to play it in. Speculative strike. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Thiago tries a long pass towards the front, and now they can launch a counter. Robben, can he find a finish now? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And it's Robben. Thiago pumps it upfield. Oh, he's broken through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, they may have lost, but there's plenty to take from that to turn it into something more substantial. They aren't too far away from me.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.